I think that's a very terrible opening because you don't know me and I even don't know you. But never mind. In the next 10 to 15 minutes, I will give you an entire minute to understand me, both of us, very well. Okay? So now, let's get started. Before the very beginning, and how to use it, let me see. So I want to say why I should use English at the very beginning because my Chinese, once I speak Chinese, I will get stuck. Because my language is always interchangeable with both English and Chinese. While I'm teaching students, I will use very easy English to express myself. It's more than I use Chinese to say. And I try to use Chinese, just not like I'm the one showing my English, okay? I just say I'm not really good at Chinese. Okay, so my presentation is not a presentation, actually it's a speech, and it can be divided into 3 parts. So first one, I'm gonna ask you this, what is a part of your body? Do you have a part of your body? You do something you really like to do, you spare your whole time, and you do not care about the money or issues of benefit. Do you have something which you think is a part of the body? Anybody raise up a hand and let me know? No? Really? I don't think so. Someone just raised a hand. So, excuse me, may I have your name?
This is Don speaking, yeah.
Oh, okay, so could you tell me what is a part of your body?
Maybe I think today the cell phone is my part of my body.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
Yeah. So very ironic way to say body of your body is a part of the way stay with cell phone. Yes.
Yeah, right.
You texting every day, the connecting with people, getting closer. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna tell you, this is about your spirit, something inside. You want to use this language, and maybe it's not about the language, it's a game. Any kind of boys, you like you like GTA, Nintendo games, do you? Anybody? No? Your boys do not like playing mobile phone games? Well, you're just a good boy, always. Okay, so don't pretend yourself to be a good boy. It seems like everybody plays Wangzhe Rongyao kind of phone games on Steam, on whatever kind of platform. You just do it. Think about it. You like something, you just put yourself into it. Any piece for information or kind of entertainment is not only for playing or just to giving the news. The only thing you've got to do is to think inside. What do you usually really like? For me, I'm the one really into English. Probably I don't know before. When I was in grade 3 in a primary school, I was just a little kid. You can see I'm chubby, plain looking, and my dad and mom, they're different genes. They're super tall and very gorgeous. And they always discuss about why it's not about our daughter, right? Daughter seems like so chubby. Math, Chinese, English, none of them I was really good at. But I just considering why I should learn so much kind of subject at school. But after that, the first time when I heard English is a time when I use a radio and put into the tape, press the play button. And the song goes like, Lesson 1, a private conversation. Last week, I went to the theater. I had very good seat. Right, this is a new concept in English book too. Yes, yeah, that is my initiative. I really like the sound, that's amazing. I do not care about what is the result, how can you recite them all? I do not care the result, I just like imitation, all of them. And I usually stare at a teacher in the class. And the teacher asks me, hey student, read the whole sentences or the passages. And I, teacher, let me try. And I tried to stood up and read the sentence all, and the teacher just said, sit down please. Because they do not care about anything related with practical English, speaking, pronunciation, intonation. What they really care is about the paperwork, the grammar. How many blanks you fill in it is 100% correct, right? So anybody of the student here, you're suffering from exam. Please raise your hand and let me know. Are you suffering from your English test or exam? No? So you are both a top student. Okay, good. Right. I just understand like students really need teachers like us. But the teachers is not only at school. The teachers should teach you how to use English down to earth. How to speak like the normal way, the not so fancy way. Okay, that's too clinical. Yeah, English is a part of my body because I really like the sound day by day, year by year. I can show you some videos about how I practice English. Next to I have the video clip 有吗？我有一个 video clip. Yeah, this is a video clip.
Okay, here's a list of chores we need to get done. I want to do dishes and get all groceries for tonight. You can sweep the floor.
Oh, and the furniture needs to be dusted.
Okay, number 2. Okay, here's a list of chores we need to get done. I want to do the dishes and get all groceries for tonight. You can sweep and mop the floors. Oh, then the furniture needs to be dusted.
You know what?
Okay, better.
I have to pick something up in the mall. So
Okay, here's a list of chores we need to get done. I want to do dishes and get all groceries for tonight. You can sweep and mop the floors. Oh, and the furniture needs to be dusted.
I just suffered in front and trial and error, trial and error for hundreds of times, then I did it. Oh my god, that's amazing. So the first time, I had the sense of achievement when I was at middle school, grade 1. And someone asked me, I forget that someone asked me, stood up and read a sentence again. I found out after accumulation year by year of the following process of reading. I opened the mouth and speak English. Many people just turning around and looking at me. Wow, that's the first time I understood what is the self-achievement. If you have this moment of feeling like a self-achievement, grasp it in your hand and do it deeper and deeper. Do not thinking about result because nobody will tell you the result unless you just do it. Take action. Okay? By the way, I mentioned about some people will think the brain. The brain is our human being's biggest asset. We use our biggest assets to do a lot of things, no matter about the language, the emotional problem, the chores, etc. studies. But the thing is like that is our brain is crippled with a lot of times, struggled and cannot focus on speaking. You can ask yourself, am I speaking Chinese without any thinking? Of course, you speak English without any thinking. You just go from your instinct. We use our instinct, body language, to express ourselves, and being more impressive is not only use your brain to control about, am I doing this word right, or this grammar is right? If you think about that, your language will get a little bit stuck. Not a little bit, it's very, very stuck. So yeah, that is my kind of idea, just using my mouth and let it go, because your mouth is only for eating, drinking. Will you tell me something else? Kissing. Yeah, kissing. What else you do? Speaking, communication, persuading, right? And to comfort people. So language is part of your mouth. Let your mouth go like the train going forward. Do not ask you why. There's no why. No why this world. Everything is simple idea. Just how to use a simple English to tell the complicated world. That's the English magic. Okay? So this is part 1. And part 2. Yeah, English is my kind of body, obviously. And then next one is being an entrepreneur. So this entrepreneur, this kind of word is a French word originally. But entrepreneur, this word, do you know what is exactly meaning of the French? In French, it means carry out, do it, take action, and undertake. What is an undertake? You will be surprised a lot of the crashes, different kind of the issues will come up, obstacles, and you will suffer a lot. Fail, stood up, fell down, and stood up. But it's okay. It's about the entrepreneur. We meet the problem. Then it takes time for us to solve the problem, to figure it out. That's what we want to do. Yeah. But boss is totally different. Boss is sometimes goal-led about the money. I need to have this amount of money so I become a boss. Who else wants to be the boss? Everybody wants to be the boss actually, but I do want to be the boss, but I call myself entrepreneur. Even I've been working in this industry for about 5 years. Oh my god, it's 5 years, you can guess my age. Never mind, you can guess my age. Who else think I'm under 25 years old? No, 真的啊？哦，谢谢啊，很 flattered. Okay, anybody think I'm up to 30 years old? 不敢举手来的。Yeah, so now, yesterday was my 31st birthday. Okay, so I will just celebrate myself when I'm getting older. Yeah, so to be honest, we're just like the same. I haven't thought about the day I came here to do this kind of speech. And you are CSU or Sushi School, International Foreign, okay. Yeah, that always made perplex of that. I just want to say, your school is a high-level school. I never thought about it in my high school. I will fill up this school name into my worksheet. So that's, I think, to be honest, I want to share some like baby, like you. When you were a baby, you need a hug, you need comfort. Me either. I also need a hug. I just like you, I like playing games, play some toys, go to Japan, and look for different things in the gallery. Okay. So I think the entrepreneur is something do with creation, do with innovation. It's not related with something like fix on that, and how to focus on marketing, doing the sales, wrap up a lot of money. Yeah, money is important. But to be an entrepreneur, the first 2 years, what I'm only considering is about how to survive. That's a big problem. You know, I want to share a little story of mine. The first year, when I initially started a business, I had no kind of a student come in and say, who are you? You could not sign up anymore. For me, I don't have enough investors and to invest in this business. What I'm only to do is to looking for. You have a WeChat, the function. Okay, you can click button and it's just see in your moments. There's a function named look around. 附近的人. Yeah, 附近的人. I use 附近的人 to look for in the downtown, go to different places on the metro and search around the different people, and they do have a lot of people added me. But of course, 9 out of the 10, they're just doing for hookup. They want to have a friend with benefit. They do not want to have any kind of like learning English. But someone did. I just look around, collect these guys up and organize a kind of group. That is my first curriculum to be in a startup. That's very funny because I think after that, some of the guys, they do looking for hookup. But after that, I'm teaching for the young kids. They're not, because they're dads, they do not want to have the relationship anymore. They will send their son, their daughter to my school. Now that's what happened. So I think accumulation should be founded in your business. Just like you planting a tree, planting a flower, it takes time to see if it grows up or not. Okay, so somebody also asked me why I did not want to jump into or hop into a kind of institute to be a teacher. Of course, I didn't want to be the teacher in the institute. And I also want to do the marketing sales because my major is marketing and sales. Why did I abandon it? Because nobody hired me. Yeah, it's not a joke. It's true. Nobody hired me because they think my mind is too flexible. I'm like, look so young. They always argued or really doubted me like, are you sure you can do the marketing job? Are you sure you look so young? Can you handle this like the tennis game? Why I'm not? So many interviews will suffer you, will give you a lot of kind of tasks and being discussive. You will feel really a thrive in your heart. You don't want it to be a big stroke. What you want to do is someone to give you applause, achievement. So I think maybe you're the dormitory, you're the classmate sitting behind each other, or lovers. Yeah, but of course, when you graduated, you found who is your sidekick, who is the best one to give you the power. What is a sidekick? Side, S-I-D, kick is the kick, right? So sidekick is someone in Chinese we translate as 助手. But in Chinese, kick has only means to do the servant things, 对不对? Servant, 服务丁包这种人. But in English, sidekick means when you're slack, you're being lazy, they just kick you, you just work. You need to have someone to empower you to being the keynote of yourself. So I think that's no matter about if you want to be an entrepreneur or you want to start a business or still you're looking for some job, that's okay. Just stay in your company, but what you do is only for yourself. It's for nobody. If you want to do something only for the boss, you finish the task and see the apparently very beautiful PPT or Excel, that's a big no-no. You stop like doing that. What you do is the accumulation will gain that for yourself later, maybe 10 years later, or maybe 5 years later. Still, it takes time. So the next is I made some kind of the problem. Someone called them a boss. They asked me, they argued me a lot of questions here. I listed. What's the scale of your business? In the first year, someone asked me, what's the scale of your business? Second, do you have a business plan, the paper? Third, how big is the company in 3 years? And I really cracked down and think a lot about this issue. Then I made a decision. I don't know. Of course I don't know. teaching material, I want to use my own way to present English. How? It's a limited business. And the things are changed. The whole universe are changing. Why I should set up now? It's too big to me. Maybe it is a future things. Maybe it is just in my imagination. Okay, so I don't know. Do not think too much. Take action. Take action. This is a kind of the sentences I always arouse in my mind. That is, I spend the entire day by thinking about what I want to do. Just like now, it's what I want to do, but I end up doing nothing, right? So y'all, you're seated here. All of you met this kind of issue happen. Do you have this taste? No. You always take action. Yes. 时间的关系呢，最后呢是想送给各位没什么，就是 be your own entrepreneur. You can be your CEO, CFO, CNO 等等，随便，就是一定要主宰你自己的命运，好不好 ？OK， so much for this.
好，谢谢施莱老师，我们都在上海。